Before agreeing to forceps, vacuum, or cesarean delivery, consider these 3 pelvic inlet openers when labor is not progressing simply because baby's head is not engaged. Okay, so let's talk about a few options to prepare for birth when labor contractions just seem to become very strong, very stalled, and baby just seems to remain high within the pelvis at a -3, -2, -1 station. Or if you seem to be experiencing a lot of hard back labor because the baby's head is angled at your tailbone rather than aimed at your cervix. And in your labor, these things can be a great indicator that baby may not be engaged in your pelvis and even stuck on the pelvic brim. And this is a pretty radical way of thinking to consider where is baby at within the pelvis. How is baby sitting? What is baby doing? And how is this affecting your birth? And top, well-respected birth experts in the world suggest that we look at birth physiology and learn that our ligaments can be torqued or twisted, and that it would be great to work on balance by lengthening and evening out those inner pelvic ligaments. And after that, if baby is just still floating high, not engaged in the pelvis, consider these 3 exercises that open the pelvic brim, open the pelvic inlet before considering forceps, vacuum, or cesarean delivery. And these can be used whatever birth you choose: epidural, water birth, or a birth center birth, at-home birth. They are easy options for you to use in your labor. So number 1, the flying cowgirl. This is epidural friendly, resting position friendly if you're very tired and need a break, because the flying cowgirl is done laying on your side with the peanut ball in between your knees and knees far away from the abdomen. The back is arched and the pelvic is thrusted forward. The soles of your feet are stacked. Use this position for 3 to 6 contractions on one side and then switch to the other side. Number 2, the water walters. So as you may assumed, this is great for a water birth. Mamas who are not wanting to get out of their bath can simply open the top of the pelvis by getting on their hands and knees and angling the femurs far from the belly. Bend the knees so that the feet are actually out of the water. You're going to want to make sure that you are again arching your back, tucking the pelvis to create that space at the top of the pelvic brim. Hold the water walters position through 3 contractions, and this position is great for coming out of it in between contractions and getting back in before a contraction starts. Lastly, the abdominal lift and tuck. If you're just not in the water at that moment and feeling okay to walk around, you can help your baby flex his chin and tuck it and get it into the pelvis by engaging your transverse abdominal muscles, bringing in your belly about 2 inches towards your spine. Have a birth partner or birth team member link their fingers underneath your belly and lift about 2 inches. At the same time, you're going to want to flatten that lower back, tucking the pelvis. You can even bend your knees a little bit and sway during a contraction. And when it ends, lower gently and lean forward, and your partner should slowly let go of your abdomen. Repeat the abdominal lift and tuck through 10 contractions in a row. After these exercises, baby should move past that pelvic brim and engage into your pelvis, kicking you into active labor, where you may need more mid-pelvic openers that I have demonstrated for you in this video right here to help things run smoothly, getting you through a more faster, smoother labor and delivery. If you suspect that your baby is not in the best birthing position for your body, and you may have tight or torqued inner pelvic ligaments, consider the top 3 spinning babies exercises that you can do before labor begins to make sure you are all balanced and prepared for birth. That's all I have for you in this video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.